Rolling Stone had already legitimized entertainment reporting in a very smart way in 1967 when the first edition of Rolling Stone came out. And they moved to New York in, I think it was 1977. So from San Francisco, which was too small time, they had to come to New York. So especially here, suddenly you had this publication that was willing to spend money on editing, copywriting, copy editing, and doing all these things that we're losing copy editing. We're losing fact checkers. And they would pay, they wouldn't let record companies pay to go cover a concert or go interview a person. Rolling Stone would pay. And they've maintained that to this day, I think. So this is a very highly professional thing, which is not many outfits can say anymore, I don't think. I was working at Circus Magazine, and I got a call from the music editor, I think, Peter Herbst. And I came up and did an audition, sort of. I covered a band called, what were they called? It doesn't even matter. There's some country rock group. So I wrote that up, and they said, okay. So they put me on the random notes beat, which was sort of like their gossip column, and it involved going out like every night of the week and going to clubs and talking to people and getting witty little anecdotes. I did that for 2 years, survived, and then continued doing stuff for Rolling Stone for like 9 years. Well, once I got out of random notes, things would come along, and you'd volunteer for it. They'd say, well, could you please do it? And you got to like promote your own stuff too. We should really cover this, or we should really cover that. And it was a big breakthrough when Rolling Stone put the Sex Pistols on their cover, because it's the last place you would expect to do that. But since they were happening, they put them on the cover. It was great. Sold terribly, but in the tradition of their record. So the Everly Brothers were very interesting. They were a famous 50s pop group, and they had been, as children, sort of yoked together to become brothers who sang, and that was their life. They grew up in show business like that, and it was just horrible. And they were early like lithium experimental subjects, and it was awful. And yet they had angelic vocals, and they were very, very influential. So talking to them was very interesting. And Keith Richards is a very interesting guy to talk to, because he's very smart, actually. So it's very interesting to talk to him when you can understand him.